Hello, good evening. Now, I have decided to come on very spontaneously. So spontaneously, I've not even told Hannah what I'm about to do. Hannah, that's just because, that's what spontaneity is, I suppose. So I realised today I'm on loads of Facebook groups around kind of empowerment and self-development and stuff like that. And I think it's like 3 challenges have been today. And there was a challenge last week with another group I'm on. Like, it's all about the January challenges I've seen. And like, I've got so overwhelmed by all these challenges that have started today. I'm like, well, I can't possibly do all of them. Obviously, I'm going to try. I thought, come on, we can get on this. Like, come on, guys, let's do a challenge. And I haven't even really thought this through before I come on. Again, that spontaneity, isn't it? Just doing it. So I thought, well, come on, let's see how your New Year's resolutions are going. Eco resolutions, obviously, not just anyone's. I'd love somebody to be there, and then you could tell me how your resolutions are going. But I just thought I would come in and say, come on, like, it's Monday, right? I mean, obviously, it's late-ish on Monday, so there's not much of today left. But challenge, come on, day 1 of the New Year's resolution challenge. I appreciate we're nearly 3 weeks into the new year, so it's hardly a New Year challenge, but we're still in the month of January, and the topic being New Year's resolutions and Veganuary. So today, let's make a challenge. Like, what are you going to achieve this week? So maybe this challenge that I've just decided to do isn't going to be a daily challenge, but let's make a challenge for the rest of January. Like, come on, we've got a week and a half left. Ideally, what are you going to do? Let's say by the end of January. Hello, whoever's watching. So the challenge is, you need to, if you haven't made a New Year's resolution, challenge 1 is to make your eco resolution. And Gemma, you will like this. If I can think of the word that I'm trying to say, that is that you need to acknowledge that resolution, and often writing it down or telling somebody. It makes you feel empowered. Gemma, what's the bloody words that I'm trying to think of? I can't remember. Take control of it. Acknowledge it, accept it, and agree that is your resolution. So 1, you need to decide what that is. If you haven't done it yet, do it. Now, I'm distracted because I could hear my dinner slightly burning, so I won't be long. Think of a resolution that is realistic. So if you're going to say to me, I'm going to buy a net zero house, which is going to be just powered by wind and solar by next month, it's not realistic. If you want to say to me, by next week, I'm going to have bought and used a shampoo bar, then that's realistic, isn't it? So make yourself realistic goals. Now, in the world of goal setting, one of the best things you can do is set yourself your bigger goal, your longer term goal. That is what you're aiming for. Again, it's important to put realistic expectations on yourself. So if you wanted this house, this net zero house, fine, absolutely, please do aim for it, but make it a realistic time frame. So that might be 5 years' time, might be 10 years' time. If you want to get an electric car, they're not cheap, you might not be able to afford one for 5 years. So make it your 5-year plan. So nothing wrong with making those big goals at all, but don't make them so unrealistic that you won't achieve them, because all that does is make you feel like pants when you fail at it. So I'd love to hear your big goals. They're really interesting. But what I'm actually probably more interested in is knowing your little goals, your small goals, the little changes that you're going to make today or within the week, but especially by the end of this month. So tell me what your challenge tell me what your challenge is. Your challenge is to make your New Year's resolution if you haven't already. and the challenge is to actually achieve one of them by the end of this month. So you can have 10 different eco goals. I'm going to use shampoo bars. I'm going to walk on the school run 1 day a week. I'm going to eat a plant-based diet 50% of the time. Like, you can make loads of little ones, and obviously, hopefully, you're going to achieve those as soon as you can, but make them realistic. So please tell me what they are. That is your challenge for the day, is to tell me and tell the community what your New Year's resolutions actually are, and tell me the time frame you're going to do it in. So not just I'm going to get a shampoo bar, but I am going to get a shampoo bar from this company by this date. If you don't know the company yet, fair enough, because you might need to research it. But tell me the time frame you're going to do it, or when you're going to research it. So I am going to research shampoo bars tomorrow night, and I will start using it as soon as it arrives in the post, or as soon as I go to the shop. Acknowledge it and give yourself that responsibility of actually going to do it. So write it down, tell somebody, tell us. It will make you feel like, right, okay, I've got to do it now. So that is your challenge of the day, to tell us what your New Year's resolutions are, and your challenge is to achieve it by the end of the month. And I will be coming in at the end of the month to find out if you have achieved this challenge. And I may even think of some more challenges, as it seems to be challenge week everywhere on Facebook. So bye for now.